Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So today I just wanted to share with you guys like a couple of things that I made. I think in an earlier video I may have said something to you guys about it. I am not even sure. I tell you, at this point videos are running together. I also wanted to share my RIT dyed. I used coral, red onion skin dyed, and my very first avocado dyed things that I do for you. And I'm thinking about making up some mixed packs of those and maybe putting them in my shop, so you guys keep an eye on that. So we will start out by, I will just show you this little thing here that I made. So this right here was just an envelope. Jovi over at oh, excuse me guys, hold on just a moment. Okay, sorry about that, I thought I heard somebody at the door. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, Jovi over at Creating with Jovi had made these envelopes here out of book page, and this right here was actually all the way through, and she had papers in there. I think it was some of her vintage ephemera and dyed papers and stuff. So yeah, so when I took those out to organize them, yes, believe it or not, I got something organized. I was trying to figure out what to do with these, so I had just shoved them aside, and then I pulled them out, and I'm like, you can make a journal out of that. Now, it is kind of big. It is 10... It's like a 10 by 6, so it's 10 tall, but still. I figured you could use this as a glue book. You can do it for your swapping glues if you're participating or anything like that. It's super cute. So I just took random papers. So I did go in and take where this was up and glued all those down. And at times I still see some others, but yeah, so I just took some random book pages and some of that vintage ephemera that she had given me. This is a piece of paper. I think I got this off of Amazon, and I coffee dyed it. Yeah, this was some RIT dye where I was just playing with bottom of a cup. This is something about cornmeal. This is one of Jovi's papers, dictionary page. So yeah, I just took all kinds of random pages. This is one of yeah, that's one of my avocado dyed I just did. We got an invoice there. This right here was just like white packing paper, guys. Crumbled up, so I coffee dyed it. And then that is avocado dyed. This one right here is from Jovi over at Creating with Jovi. This is her coffee dyed in gold. I don't know if you guys can see that gold, but it's amazing paper. Y'all need to go get you some. And then this was just a page out of a book. This was some of her dyeing, stamping, ever how it was she did that. Love that. And then just an image from a book. This was a kid's dictionary, dictionary for young people. This paper I actually just got off of Amazon, these two here. And then we got that, another piece that was just splattered with that RIT dye when I was messing around in my kitchen. This right here is avocado dyed, although it didn't show up. But this is actually in Japanese. It's Japanese book page. This paper was I bought off of Amazon. Then another one of those. This is some of Jovi's paper. It's got the silver in it. It's so pretty. And then just a book page. And in the middle of this, I have this book. It says, He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalms 91, 1 and 2. So I put that there. And then, of course, we just have the backs of the other pages. But I have lots of random pages like this, and it's like I really need to, you know, start doing something with those. So I have also thought about just making some naked journal things like this and just put them in my shop. So yeah, there's that. Then right here I left a little pocket here and a pocket here. This one I did not close it up, so you still have a pocket back there. And then that just comes around there. And we can do some some collaging and all on this, which will make it a little bit stronger, because it does feel, you know, a little bit thin. This one seems to be doing pretty good. This one right here, the rubber band, because it's not folded over like that, is kind of rippling that up a little bit. Alright guys, I gotta sneeze. Give me just a moment. Alright guys, sorry about that. So this is the other one, and again, I just doubled it over. It is more like 11. So same thing, I just took random papers, put in here that I thought I would glue it down and make a pocket here and here. But yeah, just random different papers and things in here. Some more Jovi's dyed papers. Music sheet. This is Jovi's as well. This may be, I'm not positive, I lose track. And then these, looks like it's an old bank statement. Yep, I don't know the year. So, but yeah, these are some of the things that I had gotten from her, so really like those. And again, that right there is just packing tape. So yeah, just random sheets and stuff, I like that. Put in here to make a journal. Look at that, how pretty. So yeah, lots you can do with that. So I had fun. Music sheet. Didn't take me long to get this together, and I, you know, certainly not worried about it being, you know, perfect or whatever. And then back here I closed up. I think did I permanently, or did I just washi? Let's see. Yeah, I permanently closed that up, so that doesn't have a wraparound. There is a pocket here and here. Not sure. That would probably need to be strengthened with some collage. So we have that one. I think I spread this band out even more before it tears the edge over here. So yeah, super fun stuff there. Had fun putting that together real quick. I've just been playing away last night and today, I tell you. And then this one right here was a small one, guys. And again, I haven't, you know, decided exactly what I'm going to do. But look, it's just an envelope she made. And I just folded it this way. And I'm like, okay, well, that could be a journal. And this one will end up being 8.5 by 4.5. So that's a good little journal for your purse or something. I mean, I've got a small TN that I started keeping in my purse for like grocery lists and things like that. I just jot it down and always have it in my purse. So that is sharing those. So excited about those. And now on to the dyeing that I did. So again, I did writ dyeing in the coral color. Avocado dyed, which was my first time, and I followed Denise over at Wonderbar Crafts video and instructions on her YouTube channel on how to do that. And if I don't forget, I will link that below in case you guys want to go and watch it. And then I did onion skin. So this right here, guys, is just like that brown packing paper. And I was actually, yeah, some of it tore whenever I was going to the kitchen. Let me do this, guys. Let me grab something to put down real quick, just so that maybe you can see the color of this a little bit better, and it won't be against all of that pink is bad. See if that helps any. Yeah, I think that helps some. So yeah, I actually think so I had some papers in there soaking in a pan, but I still had the pot on the stove, big like soup pot, I guess, on the stove that still had some writ dye in it. And I think I just had this in my hand, and I know, shame on me, y'all don't get me, but I think I was headed to the trash can to throw it away, and just stepped in the kitchen to see how much longer I needed to leave those papers in there, you know. And I saw the pot, and you know, it had the dye in it, and I'm like, so I just took that and shoved it in there, left it crinkled the way that it was, just let it dry that way. Some of it did tear whenever I tried to open it up once it dried, but you know, you could use these pieces for collage, and some pieces are still, you know, a lot bigger than others that you could actually just tear down, because see how big this piece is? You could just tear that down and put that in a journal, either as a page, or you could use it to, what can you use it to do? Let me see. You can use it to back something with, like that, and then put it in your journal. I think that's really pretty. So yep, like how those turned out. So I'm going to try to get my clip back on them to keep them together. If not, guys, they'll be running around everywhere, so I appreciate your patience. And these are some vintage clips I had gotten at a thrift store. I believe it was when we were on vacation last in Florida. It's like a whole bag of them. So I got those. And I guess we could just leave this here, can we? Maybe. So y'all can see the paper a little bit better. Okay, this right here is the long paper. I guess it's what, the 8.5 by 14 or whatever it is. And I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see it pretty good that way. So this is the Rit dye that I had did. Real pretty coral color. So yeah, they're all different. You know, some looks darker than others. Some's lighter than others. There's some light ones. A little bit better color on the front. So I got those. So I really like how those turned out. Let me get that there. And then this is just like a stack I had over there when I was doing some dyeing. And just a little bit of stuff got on it. They got a little wet. Some of it's a little bit of tea. You can really see it here on the edges. A little bit of coffee. Still got to get them pulled apart. See those? That's stuck together. Hadn't even tried to pull that apart or anything yet. So those may just end up being collage sheets for me. And then I did do some Japanese book pages. These are coffee dyed. So you can see that. But these are Japanese book pages. Got a few more of those. Not a whole lot of those. I just, you know, grabbed something and threw it in there. I went ahead and coffee dyed some yellow and red tickets. So these have been coffee dyed. So I thought they turned out super cute. So of course those can be used in our journals. And then I had bought this paper pack. It's white on one side. Well, that's some other stuff, but okay, look, see, I'm all out of sorts. There's some more tickets. I was just trying to put it all together, guys, and squish it under heavy books. But this particular paper pack here I bought off of Amazon, and I just coffee dyed these. So I think they turned out really good. So we got some of those. And then this one, if I'm not mistaken, maybe these are Cara Brandon's. Is that her name, maybe? One of her ticket digitals. And I coffee dyed that. It faded the color a lot, but I have to admit, these collage sheets. Yeah, Cara Brandon. Yep. Creations. But I like how they turned out. Even though they look quite faded, I like that grunginess look on there. So we got some of those, and then this is just an envelope that I did, and I kept that little piece that fell off. So we have this envelope with a real big window. Love that window right there. And then just some more. Okay, so that's another piece of that. Yeah, I just don't have it turned around the right way. I'm so unorganized, guys. Yep. Alright, so we have those. And then this right here, guys, is the red onion skinned. And again, I'm not sure how well you guys can see that in my lighting. But yeah, these are tinted pretty good. Let's see if I could bring in a white sheet of paper. You can see the difference really there. Or maybe not. I don't know. Can you guys see the difference? Oh, there's a difference. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I did a good bit of that. So yeah, I do like how those turned out for sure. So we have us a good little stack of those. And then I did a lot, guys, of the avocado dyed. And I am in love with these papers. Look at all of this pink. This grunginess up here, I absolutely love it. But yeah, again, no to our like, as you all know who do dye in. It did take forever for them to get dry, but I really do like how they turned out. So that was one batch. And then we have, oops, got stuff falling on me. And then we have another batch here that I had did. And every bit of this, guys, I think was from like 3 avocados. And I was able to dye all of this. And then, still wasn't sure. Love how that turned out. Because Denise did say in her video, look at that, that you could freeze it, like even the, like after you've boiled it and did all that and cooled it. But I didn't know what to freeze it in. And, you know, at the time was too lazy to look it up. So, yeah, I didn't do that. I just poured it out. So, I did all that and still had some to pour out from like 3 avocados with the pits. Alright, so I did have a lot of that. So I took this tea towel, and again, I'm not sure if you could tell that either, but I did. It does have a tint of pink on it. It is not very dark, but I did put it in there and soak it, and then I wrung it out real good and threw it in the dryer. So we have that, and I did another one, same thing, just a tea towel, the avocado. And then this is just cotton fabric. It's a vintage bed sheet. And did the same thing, just soaked it in it. And took it out, wrung it out, and threw it in the dryer. So, I have some of that to use. Okay, now where are we at? Okay, so we'll do those last. So, I did do some. Let me get a hold of them. Did do some guess checks. They're real faint pink. But I mean, you can tell they've been dyed, but they're not, you know, super pink and dark. And then I had just some of this. Now this is vintage paper. Okay, sorry, I got some other in here too. So we have also the Japanese paper done in the avocado. So we have that. And then just some of these sheets of paper I had gotten at an estate sale, so that can just be folded and put in there. It's kind of like a half sheet or less than a half sheet or whatever. So I did dye a little stack of those. And then we dyed envelopes. So we have some of the number 10 envelopes in the avocado dyed. I apologize if you guys can hear Spencer. He wanted outside and then he wouldn't come back inside, so I left him outside. Now he wants inside, so yeah, we're playing that game today. So I did those, and again, not really sure how well you can tell that, but that is avocado dyed. And, oh, there's a straggly. I think that's the one that flew out into the yard. My husband went and picked it up for me. And then this right here was just a gift bag. And, of course, I soaked it. This was actually soaked in the coral, I think. Nope, that was in the avocado. So yeah, I hadn't really tried to get it back open or anything, but those came off. But we could put those handles back on there, so I kept those, so we could alter our own gift bag. So we have those, and then, guys, we have some more tickets, and this was avocado dyed. So more tickets on the avocado dyed. And then just, another guest check. And then just some blank index cards. Did some of those. Again, it's real faint, so, you know, it's nothing miraculous or nothing to write home about, I guess. Alright, so that was the avocado. These, I believe, are the onion skin. Same thing, just some of those number 10 envelopes. And again, this is the red onion skin. So I really like how these turned out, and I like the sound and the feel and the texture of things after you dye them. That's got some pretty good color on it, if you guys can see that. I know my camera sucks. So yeah, so we got some of those. So yeah, what I'm thinking about doing is just making up some packs, excuse me, to go in my shop if they're not there already, hopefully in a day or two, because I'm not even sure when I'm going to post this video. I just wanted to go ahead and get it filmed so that I could get this stuff put away, because I've got, you know, I've had some things waiting in the wings to film, and yeah, just really needed to get it out of the way. So I'll go ahead and put those back in there so they don't fall over. Hopefully. And there we go. Okay, so we can get that out of the way because we are going to, what time is it? Yeah, we're going to throw something together real quick. And then these are some of the vintage library cards. This was the, maybe you can see that a little bit. This was the, yeah, I didn't do many. I think there should be some more somewhere. I thought I did more than this, though. But that was the red onion skin. So we have a few of those. Alright, so the next thing that I did, guys, was, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this now because we're going to craft really quickly again, but brush that grit off. I'm going to die. I can't never get all the grit off my paper. So I dyed some of my square coffee filters. I do already have and have had for months and months the coffee dyed square coffee filters in my Etsy shop. So this right here, I had some in there because actually, seriously, months and months ago, probably, excuse me, wouldn't doubt if it's now, you know, almost a year ago. Got these, saw them in the local grocery store where I work, bought some, coffee dyed them, fell in love with it. Of course, went to get more and they had a closeout sticker on it. So all of my grocery retailers around here has taken these square ones out. So I went to 2 different ones, and between my husband and I, we bought up every one that they had. So I still have some in there, but not a lot, so they're almost out. I'm sure you can find them at other places. So this one, again, was the red onion skin, and then I did some coral. And I really, really do like how these turned out. So you see, they're all different. Some got more saturated than others and have a deeper color. Just look at how pretty that is. Some do not. And when I bought these guys, being folded like this, square, was how they came. So, yeah, very, very pretty. Just flip through that for a minute so you guys can see it. So that's what those look like. And we're fixing to play with a couple and just see what happens. Alright, so let me see if I can find another rubber band. Maybe not so quick like. Well, there's another really big, long pink one, so let's just use it and we can double it up. It's just if I end up knocking them off, I don't want them going all over the floor. So let's see. Alright. Sorry, my phone's wanting to give me an update. It's like, no. Later. Okay, so when they come, I should have brought an undyed white one in here to show you, but I didn't. So when they come and you pull them out of the package, they're like this, and you can see it's got this right here. So that would be like a really, really high pocket if you glued that together. So if you like that, you would actually, you could glue this and have a pocket up here. And then you could have a pocket in the middle. And depending on how you glued it on a page, you could have a pocket in the back. Or, guys, you could take it and flip it this way. Now, some come this way and some come this way. It just, I don't know. Depends on how that particular one, I believe, got folded and put into the package. So when you flip it this way, you can glue this down here and you actually have a pocket here that's a much shorter pocket, so you can see. And then you would still have your pockets back there. So what we're going to do real fast, just so that I could show you guys what you can do with these, is I have already gotten this stuff ready to just quickly embellish to, and now that we got this out, we may use that. So we will just start with this one, and then I have some goodies to stick in the pockets and get those down. So one thing I do like to get, because this, you know, it is a coffee filter, and there may be some places that, you know, we don't want glue. Let me just reach over you here and see if I could find a piece of cardstock maybe, just to have to. Aha, this is perfect. Ooh, those will even go in the pocket too, like in this pocket here. Alright, so all I'm going to do is, okay, so we will just start out by just simply taking the art glitter glue, and we are going to go ahead and just glue this down here on this side, and then across the bottom, just to close that up. Alrighty, so now we have that closed up, and then I'm going to run a little bead of glue here and close this side up. So now we have our pocket in the middle, and we have our little pocket here. So we have that pocket there, and I like how you can, you know, see through that. Alright, so you can glue it down on a page and you will have a pocket there. You can have a pocket all the way in the back if you just glue it down on the three sides. Oops. You have a pocket back here. You had it glued down here and here, so that's two pockets, and then of course your little pocket here to just put some things in right there. So we will go ahead and just decorate this just a tad. So what I like to do, since I'm going to decorate here, and as you can see they all have this round half circle like out of them. I'm not sure, I guess that has something to do with how you use the tea bag, but I just leave it there. But I like to put this in here when I'm gluing so that I'm not gluing, you know, the pocket closed, I guess. So I'm just going to put that there, and you can use the art glitter glue or you can use the stick glue. I have used both on these, and I think I'm just going to get the Oohoo, and let's see how that goes. So I do want to go ahead and distress around this because that's kind of the look I want to go for on this one. So I want to put that there, and then I have a Tina number we can distress. Really brings that color out and outlines it. And then we'll do that like that, I think, and then we have our little bird just to sit right there. So that's going to be just our little decoration on there. I think it's cute. Alright, so let's go ahead and some glue on here. And kind of up toward the top and straight-ish. So I just do that and then kind of, you know, just do that and make sure that it's not going to stick and close that pocket up. So now I'll move this over here more because I need to get our bird and our Tina number. So we will put this about here, I'm thinking. And then we'll glue up our little birdie. And you can, guys, just also take a, if you wanted to. There we go, cute birdie. If you wanted to, you could actually just put it on with a paper clip. You could do that as well. Just paper clip it to the side of a page, and then you could take it out and you actually have pockets and decorations and embellishments on both sides. So that is possible as well. Make sure nothing's sticking, we're good. Alright, so just that easy. You know what? We have our words too. We could put a word up here at the top. So there's our pocket. You guys see our pocket. And then we still have a pocket on the back. Well, we need to glue that down. Okay. I wasn't worried about gluing it down because my thought was just to glue it straight on a page, but for giggles, we'll go ahead and glue that down. Get that off my mat. I just scrubbed my mat. Okay. So we were going to check out a possible word to go at the top. Look at there. I can and I will. How about that? Didn't I just set that off? That is it. But we're going to distress around it. I love it. Sorry. Forgot to put the lid back on there. So if I can hold it, we will distress around here. And then throw us some glue on there. Ooh, we're up. And get her in the middle-ish. Oh, how cute. I love these. Guys, I fell in love with the first one that I did. I haven't made any in forever. And I'm not sure why. It's just, you know. It's like here lately I have so many ideas and things and projects I want to do. Okay, so there we go, guys. So there's that pocket. We're not going to do the other side. So this is our square coffee filter. So that's just an idea of things that you can do. You know, you can fold these different ways and make different kind of pockets out of them and all that stuff. They will open. Well, let me get one of these and I'll show you. Okay, so folded, they are like 4.5 by 3.5. So 4.5 and 3.5. So this is the size that they are when you open it all the way up. So I mean, even this, you could tear this apart and like do some collaging to put it on the back and have this sticking out the side. So there's all kinds of different things you can do. So there's that, guys. Get that over there. So yep, fell on the floor. Alright, so that's our first one. You could put lace on it if you wanted to. I mean, you could pretty much decorate these. I would say just make sure to protect it from closing that pocket up, because that glue can seep through, especially depending on what kind of glue you're going to use. So if you're going to do the lace, I would recommend the Fabri-Tac, because I have did that before. Excuse me. But you definitely have to have something back there so that it doesn't close it up. Alright, so this one is number 1. So we're going to go ahead and just stick a couple of things down in here. Now that, you can't see that in the back, but it's still cute. So see, you could just stick you some stuff in there and then possibly get you something bigger for the back or that middle pocket to stick out. Maybe even here we go. There you go, guys. Look how cute that is. Okay, so we're going to use that, but we're going to keep that together. That one will go out with one of my Etsy orders. Okay, so on this one, again, I just got some little things out to embellish it with, and then I came across these that were fairly close, and they fit pretty good right there. So I was actually thinking, okay, so this is just an idea that you could do. We're not going to do it today because, yeah, time's a talking and ticking. But you could cut this off, cut it just a little bit shorter so that would fit down in there, and that would be your stuffing for this front pocket, if you see what I mean. So let's go ahead and just get these layers glued down here just to close this up to a pocket. and then along the bottom to close it up. Just try to keep a little bit from getting it all over my mat. Alright, so then I thought with this one, guys, we could maybe take a piece of this and glue it up here. Might have to cut that down just a tad and see if I can get it straight, because oh boy, I can't cut straight, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. Let's just do it into this line. Right there. And then now that hopefully we have a straight edge, we will just go around and try to even those up just a tad. Let's see. Yep, I think that'll be okay. Try to cut my finger off. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, so see, we could just glue that right there, and that's going to be cute up there at the top of that. So, let's grab our glue and do that real quick. Go ahead and get my thing in here. Okay. Make sure we're not gluing our pocket down there. Yep, we got it. Alright, so now we got that there, and we got our pocket here. I have to glue this edge down here. I didn't get it glued good. Oh, we're right there. Yeah, shoddy gluing job. Alright. Yeah, that's super cute. I like that. Alright. Now, what if we use this? How perfect is that, guys? It's like I gotta keep it there because it's just too dang perfect. Yep, we're gonna do that. And then we have our birdie, and then we have our Tina number. Yeah, super cute. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this down. Hopefully it'll stick. Not tried this before, guys, so hopefully this Oohoo glue will keep that on there. I guess we will see here shortly. Oh yeah, looks like I see it on there good. Let me get this. Just always double check and make sure that you're not closing that pocket up. And I do want to distress around this. I think it'll bring that. Oh yeah, that brings that out really good. And I did this with kind of a messy cut. I just kept going up and down, up and down, up and down when I did it. So it's not just a straight edge, but it's not a decorative scissor or anything like that either. So we could do that there. So let's go ahead and get this glued up. Alright, we got that. I'm going to distress my Tina number before I forget. It'd be my luck I'd remember it after it was glued down and wouldn't coming up. And I think we'll very lightly get around our bird just a tad like that. Put the lid on our distress ink. Now, I think maybe we will do Mr. Birdie first. No, we could go ahead and put that on there. Yeah. There we go. and get some on Mr. Birdie. We'll throw some things in there, and we are going to call this a video. I really do appreciate you guys coming along with me and letting me share some of these things and ideas with you that I have floating around in my brain. Okay, yeah, see, I almost got that glued down, so got to be careful. That is why it's important to just move this around wherever you go and give that time to dry just a tad. That way it won't close that up, so that'll be good. Alright, so we could just put some various tickets and things in here. And she's got on a pretty dress. Let's put her up here. We can put her in that pocket. We have another one of these we can put in here. Nope, we don't want to cover her face up. That we could put in there to come out. We'll go ahead and stick this one in here. That way it will be ready to go out with an order. So that little pocket is good to go. So let's see. Let's maybe give some flowers here. What about this one? This one's cute. Alright, there we go, guys. One red onion skin dyed square coffee filter and one Rit dyed, and they have both been embellished. So that's how they turned out. So if you guys are interested, just keep an eye out on my shop. Again, I'm not sure. I mean, I know when I'm filming, but I'm not sure when I'm going to actually post this video. Download it and have it post to YouTube. So maybe I will just make sure to have some packs in there before then. So it is Thursday when I'm filming, so I probably will not set it. Oh yeah, and don't forget about these index cards and things like that, because that would look really cute in there. Just keep things like that in mind. That's not going to fit there, is it? Crazy goose. Crazy, crazy goose. Look at that. That's another vintage one I found. Awesome. I love those clips. Alright, so these we will get back in our container over here. We'll put our little words back up. And we could have done a word right there again if we wanted to, but alright, so we will just, yes, I'm shoving, guys. I am shoving just to get it up off my work surface. Alright, guys. So there we go. I think they're really cute. Alright, guys, thank you all so much for coming along with me and letting me share this dyeing for you. Again, I will link Denise at One of Our Crafts YouTube video below on how she does her, avocado dyed. The red dyed, I just winged it. I didn't watch anybody's video on how to Rit dye. I just looked at the instructions on the bottle as to how to mix it, but I mean, it's still mixing it for the purpose of fabric, and of course we're doing paper, but I don't guess there's much of a difference there, because yeah, I think they turned out really good. Really, really good. Got them falling out over here. So yeah, I will get some of those packs ready and shoot them over in my shop. Thank you guys so much. I certainly do appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.